in your language learning, I know you're learning French. I don't know if there's been any more. But have you had any embarrassing moments or kind of funny mishaps along the way that stand out to you right now?
Yeah, loads.
I think it's nice to talk about these, I think, because it lets people know that, you know, mistakes are not a big deal. It shows people laughing at their mistakes. So I think it's always a nice thing to explore.
I'm just trying to think of any stories that I haven't told before, but I'm just going to go with one that I have told before. So, I was in a cafe in France, not in Paris, somewhere else, and the waitress came over and asked what I wanted to drink, and we ordered some food. My wife and I ordered some food, and then I wanted to say, "Oh, can we have a jug of water as well, please?" So a jug of water is carafe d'eau. Now I can't say water. This is my problem. There are certain sounds in French that are really difficult for me, and d'eau, like a bottle of water, is a really hard thing to order. Un bouteille d'eau, and d'eau. Even now, you got French listeners probably listening, going, "It's, this is how you say it." They're desperate to correct me, but in any case, I find it hard to pronounce that word, and people are always like, "Huh? What? Huh? Huh? Huh?" And in the end, I'm like, Evian. I just like order the brand name. Anyway, the waitress came over and I said, "Oh yeah, and un carafe d'eau, s'il vous plaît, or de l'eau." And she just went, "Huh?" Like this, with this shocked look on her face, like, "Huh?" Like as if I was a Martian who just like ripped my head off, and there's like this alien just speaking this weird language to her. "Huh?" Like that. And I just said, de l'eau. And she went, "Huh? Coca?" Like that, like what, Coke, and I'm basically there going, water, what, Coke, water, Coke, and then I said, no, de l'eau, and she went, bière. So there's me going, water, huh? Coke, water, beer, and in the end I was like, okay, beer.
Yeah,
so
beer's okay.
Yeah. It's like, in fact, yes, I need beer now. That happens all the time. Just basic things, and people are just like, and then my wife says it, water, and they're like, "Oh, water, right? Of course." I'm like, "Ah." And the other one I can't say is beaucoup, meaning a lot, like merci beaucoup, beaucoup. I think it's an sound. Anyway, so I end up saying beaucoup. And in French, beaucoup means nice ass.
Oh no.
So
why is it always like so simple? Really similar words are completely opposite meanings. Like it's always the same.
I don't know. So I'm like, merci beaucoup. I'm going around going, thank you, nice ass, to people. And maybe this is why the postman doesn't want to come to my door anymore. I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, it's so frustrating, isn't it? I have that. I'm learning Chinese as well, and Chinese is the worst for that because they have the tones, And I think I'm saying it exactly like you are, but they're just not understanding. Like, it'll be the same like water. Oh, you mean water? Yeah, that's what I said. Like, you can't hear any difference. It's so frustrating.
For learners of English, it's a similar thing because of, word stress. My wife has this quite a lot in the UK. She's French. And so, her English is great, but then sometimes she will just say a word with the wrong stress and people are just like, what? What is she talking about? They've got no idea what she's saying. So, for example, the word banana, she'll say banana. Banana. So even just, if you say it normally, banana, and if you stress the first syllable, banana, that can throw people. If you're in some shop in some part of the English countryside, and my wife says, "Oh, a banana, please," they're like, they do the same thing. Huh? What?
I can kind of see it now from the other point of view because it sounds so similar to banana. Like I'm saying the same sounds, right? But it can sound like maybe like you're saying banner or some other word, right? Like I can see the confusion. But it's such a small
word
thing.
Stress, I think, is actually the most important thing in English. That I've heard this and read this somewhere that You know, you can get all the different vowel sounds right and consonant clusters and all those things. But if you are stressing the wrong syllable in a word, then people just will not get it. And somehow word stress is the thing that really hammers the word home. So, yeah. But banana and banana and saying necessary and necessary is another one that French learners will say necessary or something like that. And, you know, native English speakers will just be like, what? What is that? What word are you saying? And you just shift the word stress to the other syllable. Necessary. I
think it's common in French, isn't it? Because so many words are similar. So many words are like the same, but the stress is different, as far as I understand, right?
Yes, that is true. You got false friends as well, words that are the same but mean different things. But yeah, often very similar. It's like French, the similarity between French and English is both an advantage and a disadvantage. It's kind of like 50-50. Yeah. A French person just can be like, what's the word? Well, I'll just try saying this French word with English pronunciation. And you got a 50% chance of it being right. And if it's right, you know, English people are like, wow, your English is amazing. Because French translated into English often sounds quite posh, a little bit more formal because of all those Latin words and stuff. And so if you just like try and just directly translate or just flip a French word into English, if it works really well because people are like, wow, your English is so good. My wife, that happens to my wife all the time. She'll say something and my dad will be like, your English is so good. And then my wife will whisper to me, she'll just say, it's the same in French. So
it's cheating.